Okay, cabrones y cabronas, we're gonna fucking dive in. What I'm specifically seeing is that you and that person can definitely reconcile, but that's up to both of you. It's not only up to them, it's not only up to you, right? What I'm specifically seeing is that they have their walls extremely up, or this relationship can work, but they have their walls extremely up, right? You guys reflect each other's behavior. I want you guys to acknowledge that. Right now, you're trying to fake and you're acting like you're happy when in reality, this connection is still emotionally eating you up. But that's one of the lessons you have to learn. You have to learn how to purge that sadness. You have to learn how to let go of that sadness. You have to reclaim your power. And they have to stop being so fucking judgmental, because that's what the fuck they are. What I specifically see right here is that we have to burn a lot of energetical conflict. We have to burn a lot of energy, conflict that's still dealing with us if we really want to build a strong long-term relationship with this specific individual. And I see it could happen. If you guys do clock in, I feel like you guys definitely could build this, could recreate this, but it just depends on how both of you guys learn your lessons, right? I definitely feel like you are learning your lessons faster. They're kind of staying a little stuck, but they are doing a lot of reflection of the behavior they had when it came down to the way that they presented themselves. And that really, really, really fucking bothers them. Okay? Overall, guys, cuídense mucho and let's dive in. Know it's serious when I pop up with a fucking third reading on your FYP. You guys just fucking know that, right? Because I got back from the gym, I showered, I put on my nice shirt, I got ready. I was like, something is calling me to do another fucking love reading. So I just know that it's gonna be a fucking doozy. Va a ser una lectura increíble. Okay, so están listos? First of all, I specifically want to see what is currently going on in your head and what's currently going on in your person's head. If that part match, then stay. If it doesn't, move on. A better reading will always find you. Don't try to make the message fit if it's not going to fit. Okay? What's messages for my collective? The mask of happiness, the fear of love. Oh shit, it's gonna be a fucking good one. Alguien aquí está escondiendo como honestamente se sienten. Somebody right here is really, really, really trying to hide how they really feel. Right? The mask of happiness. Are you hiding sadness behind a forced smile? Authenticity heals deeper than avoidance. The fear of love. Past hurt can create walls. Be mindful of where you block them from entering your life. The cards felt like this. Let me quickly check that. I was wrong. The cards felt like this. That means this is you. That means this is them. Okay, so I personally feel like right now you're trying to pretend that everything's okay. You're trying to specifically mask and show the world that you're okay without them. You're okay without this individual. It no longer matters. I'm gonna hide it. It ended, even though it hurts. I'm going to mask it. I'm gonna act happy and I'm gonna let it go. When it comes down to them, they fear falling in love. They fear having true love. Maybe that's why it led to them self-sabotaging the relationship or ending the relationship, right? But I specifically feel like this person comes from a background where they have really been hurt before, and because they did not properly heal, they ended up hurting you, right? And now you're left to pretend that you are okay. You're trying to move past that hurt. You're trying to move past that pain. And the only way that you see fit is by pretending that you're happy. ¿Verdad? Sí o no? Right? That's specifically what's coming out. Give me more info on them. Give me more info on them. Give me more info on them. We have breaking mental chains, right? Old belief systems can keep you stuck. Be willing to challenge and rewrite them. Right now, I specifically feel like this set of individual is trying to really, 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 really break free from the idea of, I know I messed up. How can I specifically fix this behavior that I have going on? Specifically, the fear of love, right? It also could state that they struggle breaking free from limiting beliefs, because I feel like they have a very, very limited mindset, right? So I feel like this set individual really, really, really struggles with wanting something for themselves, or maybe they believe that they don't deserve something better, right? That's specifically what's being pushed out. That's specifically what's coming out. So they're really, really trying to break free from old mental cycles. The mirror effect, what frustrates you in others and reflection of sometimes unhealed within you. So I feel like you guys were mirrors. You guys were mirrors. You guys were definitely mirroring each other, right? This specific person is currently going through sadness, but they're trying to break free from what ended up happening in this relationship. They're trying to specifically change their behavior with what ended up playing out in this relationship, right? We have the mask of unhappiness, we have the mirror effect. It's like both of you guys are definitely mirroring each other. I don't know why I feel like as of now you guys are completely in no contact and you guys are like really, really mirroring each other's actions, right? I also feel like they're not dealing with anybody. If they are dealing with somebody, it's not that serious. But if you guys are currently together, I want you to look at your behavior and realize that you guys are mirroring each other. It's a cat and mouse dynamic. When you walk away, they chase. When you chase, they walk away. That's specifically what's coming out very, very strongly right here at the moment, right? And then we also have letting go of your old self. So right now you're transforming. Right now you are becoming better. You're no longer who they left. You're very, very different. If you guys are currently in separation, you're very, 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 very different. Right? And if you guys are definitely still together, they see you changing, they see you evolving, and that specifically scares them because you're trying to break free from their limiting beliefs and they see that you're growing and that you're most likely going to leave them in the past, right? Even if you guys are in separation, they know that you have grown, they know that you have changed, and they specifically fear you leaving them behind, right? The mirror effect tells me that you guys are mirroring each other, right? They're also pretending to be okay when in reality they know they have their walls up and they're trying to break free from those mental chains. In reality, you are trying to hide that you are not feeling so great, but you are letting go of that old version and you're trying your hardest to move forward. So I feel like you guys are still in a way very energetically connected. And then we also have reclaiming your body. So both of you, I see both of you guys trying to reclaim your power during this separation. I see both of you guys trying to specifically focus more on your growth, focus more on your change. You specifically physically and mentally, them more mentally and in love, right? And I specifically also feel we have releasing judgment. I feel again, both of you guys are definitely evolving. Both of you guys are definitely growing in the best versions of yourself. What I'm specifically feeling right here is that they judge themselves a lot. They judge themselves a lot because they know for a fact that the walls that they put up was what led to this relationship crumbling. And now that you are reclaiming your power, you are reclaiming yourself, they're definitely afraid that if they will present themselves to you again, um, present to themselves to you again, you would harshly judge them for the behavior they did. And you should judge them, right? Because I feel like what they did to you or what they're currently putting you through is not something normal. It's causing you a lot of mental darkness or a lot of specific sadness, right? Like I'm telling you, they also feel like, I don't know, they felt like you judged them a lot or they judged your behavior way too much when in reality they were just reflecting back. They were just specifically seeing their behavior in you, and that's specifically what's happening right now. We also have codependency patterns as well. Evaluate where you rely on others' emotional stability, reclaim your own power. So I feel like this separation has to happen, or if you guys are entering a separation, it has to happen for both of you guys to deal with your own shit, evolving your own growth. And if you guys are meant to be back together, you guys will come together. But right now, there's specific trauma and specific lessons that we're currently going through that we really, 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 really have to focus on doing our own and solving our own, right? That's specifically what's coming out very, very strongly. As of now, give me more info with tarot cards. So now give me more info with tarot cards. We have the Seven of Wands reversed, and then we also have the Five of Swords. Right now, both of you guys are really, one of the biggest lessons right here is trying to release conflict, right? So right now, I really, really want you to release you being upset. I really, really, really want you to release the resentment, the anger. I feel like that's definitely can open a pathway for them to show up, and it will be up to you if you want to let them back in, right? And this also goes for you. I feel like they have, to an extent, they are angry at the situation and how it play out, but they are realizing that it was their lack of self-awareness, it was their lack of love that led to specifically this failing, right? Or they're realizing that you guys were mirroring each other a lot, or you guys are definitely mirroring each other a lot, and I feel like a separation or a breakup would definitely help right here. And then we also have the Six of Wands reverse. The Six of Wands reverse could also signify that we are not recognizing toxic patterns that we were part of, right? So this could have been you, this could have been them, but I definitely feel like you guys were reflecting each other's behavior back to each other, and one or both were, you guys were not noticing that after the separation. Or if you guys are currently still together, you guys are repeating your behavior and you guys are not noticing that. And we also have the Two of Swords, and then we also have the Four of Swords reverse. So there's a lot of mental reflection going on from both of your sides, a lot of mental reflection going on, and we're specifically being forced to learn lessons without each other in order for us to grow, in order for us to create something wonderful if we ever do meet up in the future. Okay, we all, exactly that, I love that. The Six of Cups, that literally signifies reconciliation or some sort of reconnecting. So I definitely feel like what your connection is leading to, or what we're headed, is the fact that we really have to work on our own shit, evolve, and it depends on the both of you how you guys evolve, how you guys grow, if you guys are meant to be back together. As simple as that. So what do I specifically need you to do? I need you to purge your old self and become your new self. Okay, and that's specifically what you're doing. You are on the right path to right. So I see you being on the right path to reconcile with this specific individual. It might take a while, 100%. I will not be denying you that, but it just depends on how both of you guys end up healing, and if both of you guys end up basically surpassing or jumping through these trials and tribulations that we really need to have. I definitely feel like one of the biggest lessons you have to realize is that you're not doing okay, you're emotionally not okay, right? And you're supposed to purge that out and move to the new version of yourself. Specifically when it comes down to them, I need them, or they need to specifically know that they were basically pushing on their insecurities onto you. And once that happens, once they realize that, it honestly depends on when the universe is going to give you guys that opening to specifically reconcile. But if you're out here doing stupid shit, if they're out there doing stupid shit and you guys are not evolving, trust me, you guys will not come back together, because there's conflict right here that we need to burn on our own if we really do want to reconnect, or if we really do want to start something again. Okay, my name is Noah Lenzola. I'm the Tarot Vaquero, and I really, really hope you enjoyed this reading. Cuídense mucho.